All right, according to
somebody
Covered Geekly via Ranker, whoever the fuck they are, they have anointed, like it's a surprise. I like that it's a surprise. Like that Empire Strikes Back is the #1 best science fiction film of all time. Well, no fucking duh. But
it's funny because it's not even science fiction,
right?
And it's the best sci-fi film, according to these people, of all time.
Now, does that mean that they don't know what they're talking about? Or I see it as a different thing. I think it's as a backdoor way to try and justify The Last Jedi, because you know what the Roundhead said.
Oh, you and your Last Jedi shit. Every time we turn around and talk
Yeah.
about Star Wars, it gets back to Last Jedi.
Because that's what's going to happen.
The fuck, man?
Because these people are going to say that. Oh, well, if Empire and it wasn't liked when it came out, which I think that's a fucking lie. Who
didn't like The Empire Strikes Back
when it came out?
That's what I want to know. Who?
Yeah, tell me.
Show me.
And especially with it being supposedly ranked the #1 forever of all time.
It is the best film of the Star Wars series.
Yeah.
Best science fiction film of all time. It's not even science fiction.
Explain yourself.
There is nothing in Star Wars that is scientifically accurate or based on any kind of legit scientific theory.
Exactly. So
it is a fantasy story that takes place in space. It's not science fiction. There's a difference.
Correct.
It's space fantasy.
That's why I wanted you to, because you need to correct these people.
So if you're going to put that in that category of the best sci-fi film ever, of all the sci-fi films we've ever had, over the likes of The Day the Earth Stood Still, the 2001 Space Odyssey, as much as you might like or not like whatever it is,
I enjoyed it, but it was boring. There were sporadic parts of 2001 that were interesting.
But there are aspects of it that, are scientifically accurate and legit that would put it in the category of best sci-fi film.
Yeah.
Because it's so legit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it the best, but
I would put it up there. Yeah.
And I mean, even 2010.
Who?
2010, 2000. The year we make contact. That sequel, and even the Star Treks. I mean, at least they're science fiction, man. I would argue the Wrath of Khan.
Oh yeah,
easily.
All right, so between those two, which would be the best? That's like fucking Sophie's choice right there.
Dude, all right, I'll tell you this, okay? I would lean toward the Wrath of Khan.
You're correct.
Because it was so, especially after the motion picture, and it was just, and Empire Strikes Back, yeah, sure, it was great, but it was a sequel to this one movie that we had, prior to it, and it wasn't like tied to a whole franchise like the Star Trek franchise by the time Trek 2 came out.
Okay.
And what Trek 2 was everything we wanted from a return to Star Trek.
Okay.
And there was no return to Star Wars. It was the first sequel.
Part. Yeah.
And I still can't. I'll never forget sitting through Empire Strikes Back when it came out.
Yeah.
But when I saw Wrath of Khan, I was no shit on the edge of my seat.
Yeah.
No shit. And that, I mean, that, I was only, what? It was 82. I was 17.
Wow.
And had a lot of reservations about it, especially being tied to one of the episodes, the Wrath of Khan, and, Ricardo Montalban.
Would you be called a hater?
No. I just went in there with my reservations, and I went out of it going, that was awesome. So, and I had no reservations about going into Empire Strikes Back. I was expecting it to be good. It was good. And it's still the best film of the Star Wars franchise.
So technically, these people are wrong.
Technically, it shouldn't even be in that category.
Yeah.
Technically.
And being technically correct is the best kind of correct.
Well, yeah. And I would just be curious to see what other films were under consideration besides Empire.
Well, because you know why I said the Last Jedi thing? Because they still think that in 20 years, Last Jedi is going to be like Empire Strikes Back and everybody's going to love it.
Oh, I hope not.
I hope you hope you're dead before that, right? Is that what you're saying?
I hope in 20 years people will look back at The Last Jedi and still be talking about how wrong it was.
Amen. Fuck yeah. All right, tell us what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Help us get 250 subscribers by the end of the year. Bye-bye.